welcome back to Faucet Fever. My name is DripMaster. Sometimes you can call me DripMaster for short. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Drip Network and how you can get involved in it, and a little bit of explanation about what the Drip Network is. And we'll go back and forth on some of the terminologies to help you understand about the Drip Network. All right, I'm just going to read this off of the Drip documentary site. You can actually go there and read it yourself, and if you want to. And we're just going to go through part of it, try to give you a little bit of explanation about Drip Network. So, what is a Drip Network? The Drip Network faucet is a low-risk, high-reward contract that operates similar to a high-yield certificate of deposit. Players can participate by purchasing Drip from the platform swap page, joining another user Drip team, providing at least one drip minimum deposit to the faucet contract, earn a consistent 1% daily return to their drip, which is a 365-cent maximum payout passively. Players can also compound their earnings through regular deposit, rolling reward, as well as team-based referral, unlike many other platforms promising a consistent daily daily percent return. Faucet contracts cannot drain, and will always be able to provide the drip that has been rewarded. Drip rewards come from a 10% tax on all drip transactions, excluding buy from the platform swap page. Is there ever a situation where the tax pool is not enough to pay drip rewards? New drip will be minted to ensure rewards are paid out, given the ingenious game theory behind the drip network. The probability that the system would need to be new drip to pay rewards is extremely low. Since drip deposits into the faucet are sent to a burn address and drip is consistently being locked into a liquidity pool through the reservoir contract, drip is the only discretionary daily ROI platform. The best strategy for drip is to focus on real-world adoption of building out your team through direct referrals, as you can receive bonus rewards from referrals on their deposits and download bonuses from players that refer based on the amount of BR34P held in your wallet. See the section titled Better Referral System Reward Structure for more information. By doing so, you will dramatically accelerate your ROI period and allow your team chain to go out organically. Not only are players able to pass and increase their drip holders in the faucet to participate in over time, but the faucet also incentivize players to participate actively for providing lucrative referral rewards for holding BR34P in their wallet and building out their team. There's also airdrop feature, which is a great way to ensure that your account is positive, net deposit value standing, giving back to your team, and also build a referral to frequent giveaways. Well, that kind of says a lot, so what I want to tend to do is let's go through and kind of look at some of the terminology of what we just read. One of the things they talked about in DRIP, they talked about you're going to provide some liquidity to DRIP. So people want to know, well, what is liquidity? Well, first of all, let's look at what does liquidity mean in business. Liquidity is a company's ability to raise cash when it needs it. There are two major determinants of a company's liquidity position. The first is its ability to convert asset cash to pay its current liability, which are short-term liquidity. The second is its debt capacity. That's fine, but what exactly does that mean in crypto? What does liquidity mean in crypto? In terms of cryptocurrency, liquidity is the ability of a coin to be easily converted into cash or other coins. Liquidity is important for all tradable assets, including cryptocurrency. High liquidity, on the other hand, means that there's a stable market with fluctuations in price. Now, what that means is a little bit different in drip. When you provide, say like you provide $10, your initial investment, or $20 or $200 or whatever it is, When you provide that $20 or $10 into drip for liquidity, you no longer have that. You no longer have access to it. Once you provide it, it goes to the tax filers burnt. You no longer have access to it. You can't come back later and pull it back out. But what you do is you're able to collect 1% interest on it. This compound, you can compound daily or you can pull it out. It depends on what you want to do. So let's get that out the way right away. Once you provide that liquidity into drip, you no longer have access to take it back out. You can only take out the interest on it, which is compounded daily. So one of the things they talked about, we talk about a contract, and so what exactly are contracts? What are smart contracts? Smart contracts are simply programs stored on a blockchain that run when predetermined conditions are met. They typically are used to automate the execution of agreements so that all participants can certain of the immediately, immediately certain of the outcome without any intermediate involvement or time loss. That means that there's no middleman. Once a smart contract is created, it's just out there and it's just simply running. Are smart contracts legal? People want to know, are they legal? Well, smart contracts are digital agreements that automatically execute transactions between parties, increases speed, accuracy, and integrity in payment and performance. Smart contracts are legally enforceable. They comply with contract law. You know, Now just because they're legal, don't mean that they are people that can create contracts that you can be scammed on. So you got to still do your research and be careful. People can create contracts and they can take all your money in the end. So how do I withdraw money from a smart contract? To withdraw a token balance, you need to execute transfer function on the token contract. So in order to withdraw all tokens, you need to execute the transfer function on all token contract. You can create a function that withdraw any ERC20 token based on the token contract that you pass as an input. Our smart contract reversible. Smart contract are computed by a program to verify and enforce transaction. No third parties are required for the smart contracts. They eliminate the need for manual interference. Everything is constructed digitally and smart contracts cannot be reversed. They can be reversed, but sometimes they can be altered a little bit. So you still need to make sure that if you just because it's a smart contract, you need to make sure that who you're dealing with is somebody that's reliable and has some kind of reputation out there. Being honest. So what is staking in crypto? So when you invest your money into like the Drip Network or decentralized finance, you usually are staking that. And so crypto staking is a process used to verify cryptocurrency transactions. It involves committing holdings to support a blockchain network and confirm the transaction. It also allows participants to earn passive income on their holdings. It's because the blockchain puts your holdings to work. So that's why you're getting paid that interest, because they're putting your holdings to work. That investment that you made is being put to work. Is staking crypto worth it? The answer is yes. The primary benefit of staking is that you can earn more crypto interest rates and can be very generous. In some cases, you can earn more than 10 to 20% per year. It's potentially a very proper way to invest your money. And there are some risks. One of the biggest risks with cryptocurrency staking is its volatility and the prices could plunge. For example, if you're earning 20% in rewards for staking an access for staking an asset, but it drops 50% in value throughout the year, you will still make a loss. If you decide to stake, make sure you choose an asset carefully. Well, 10 to 20%, that's considered pretty good. But when you're in the drip network, you're guaranteed 1% compound daily or 365 cents per year. So that's what makes Drip Network different. And so if you're interested in taking a small investment and seeing what you can earn on it, I suggest you take a look at the Drip Network. Now, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm probably just going to go over a little bit more about a little bit about compounding. So, what is compounding in the drip network? Because one of the things we talked about the smart contract. And so, when you go to drip documentary and you actually see this page, we got tabs up here. Kind of let me show you. You have the swap contract, which is, the fountain contract on the swap page, and then you have the faucet contract on the faucet page. And if you click on the reservoir, you can see the reservoir page. If you click on the white pages, you can come over and see all of what I was just reading you. You can buy BR34 picture. We'll talk about it. If you want to build a team and you want to see rewards, you're going to have a number amount of these BR34P token, which is another thing that Forex Shark created. And you also have a tutorial that you can click on so that you can go to this later on. And so when we start talking about the contract and we start talking about what somebody may be trying to explain to you, they say, well, go to the swap page. Well, you click on the swap page and they may say, well, when you go to the swap page, you're going to see things here like the price. In order to buy drip, you cannot just buy drip with cash. You can't buy it with Bitcoin. You have to buy with the BNB Binance coin on the BRE20 chain. And so you have to change your other coins into BNB, and then you can actually purchase drip. And you can actually purchase, if you purchase it here from the drip, swap page, you can avoid that 10% tax that you would have to pay if you was to get it for something like Pancake Swap or some other page. Now once you purchase it on the fountain page, you can buy drip and you can sell drip. Now once you actually have drip, you can go to the faucet page, and this is where you're going to do the different things with drip. It tells you how much drip that you have available, how much that you actually deposit, how much that you claim, referral rewards, max payouts, and the number of people in your team. This is where you actually go to every day, and you can hydrate or what we call recompound. What that means is that you're paid like 1% daily on whatever your investment is. Now you have the choice. That investment is made available for you each day. You can take that investment and you can claim it. You can take it out. You can put it back in your bank account, cash it out, or whatever you want to do. You actually can claim that each day. Or you can do what a lot of people do is you can redeposit it back into the contract and earn interest on your interest, which will allow you to get more drip each day until you're ready to claim. And so what are we going to do? What I want to do is I want to just talk a little bit about how to get involved in drip and create a plan, but I don't want to do it on this video. So what I want to say that if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button. And we're going to end this video end this video right now. And I'll see you on the next video.